Hey there, my fellow thrill seekers and believers in the supernatural. Welcome back to our channel where we delve into the mysterious and unexplained. I'm your host, Dr. Creepy, and today we're about to embark on a spine-chilling journey through the top 20 ghost encounters ever.
Before we get into it, please be sure to like and subscribe. Enjoy.
The legend revolves around the ghostly apparition of a woman dressed in a brown gown, often seen floating down the grand staircase of Rainham Hall in Norfolk, England. The first recorded sighting of the brown lady dates back to the early 19th century, when a house guest of the hall, Colonel Loftus, claimed to have encountered the ghost. Since then, numerous witnesses, including members of the British royal family, have reported seeing the spectral figure, often accompanied by a chilling drop in temperature and an eerie glow surrounding her. The identity of the brown lady remains a mystery, but according to local folklore, she is believed to be Lady Dorothy Walpole, the sister of Robert Walpole, Britain's first Prime Minister. Lady Dorothy was married to Charles Townshend, who suspected her of infidelity and locked her away in a remote part of the house. It is said that she died there under mysterious circumstances, and her restless spirit continues to haunt Rainham Hall to this day. The Tower of London is a historic castle located on the north bank of the River Thames in central London. It is reputed to be one of the most haunted places in the UK. With a history spanning over 900 years, the tower has been the site of numerous executions, murders, and tortures, making it a prime location for ghostly sightings. Among the most famous spectral inhabitants is the ghost of Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. After being beheaded in 1536 on charges of adultery, treason, and incest, her headless apparition has been reportedly seen wandering near the site of her execution and in the chapel of St. Peter ad Vincula, where she is buried. Another infamous ghostly resident is the White Lady, who has been seen waving at groups of school children from a window in the White Tower. She is said to leave behind the scent of cheap perfume. The tower is also said to be haunted by two young princes, Edward V and his brother Richard, who were declared illegitimate by Parliament and locked in the tower. They were never seen again, and their ghosts are said to be seen in the Bloody Tower, often heard playing and laughing. The Tower of London's chilling history and numerous ghost sightings make it a fascinating place for those interested in the paranormal. The Bell Witch haunting is one of the most famous ghost stories in American history. In 1817 and 1820, Adams, Tennessee, where the Bell family was tormented by a malicious entity known as the Bell Witch. The entity was said to have the ability to speak, shape, shift, and physically harm people. The haunting began with strange noises around the house, including knocking and scratching sounds, and escalated to physical attacks on the family, particularly the father, John Bell, and the youngest daughter, Betsy. The entity was also known to interact with visitors, often greeting them with personal information it could not possibly know. The haunting ended with the death of John Bell, which the entity claimed responsibility for. The Enfield poltergeist is a well-documented case of paranormal activity that occurred in the late 1970s in Enfield, England. The Hodgson family, consisting of a single mother and her 4 children, reported strange occurrences in their home, including furniture moving on its own, objects flying through the air, and disembodied voices. The most disturbing events involved the 2 youngest children, who were seemingly possessed at times, speaking in strange voices and levitating in the air. The case was investigated by numerous paranormal researchers, including Ed and Lorraine Warren, who concluded that the events were genuine. However, skeptics argue that the children fabricated the events for attention, The Arms Queen Mary is a retired British ocean liner that sailed primarily in the North Atlantic Ocean from 1936 to 1967. Now permanently docked in Long Beach, California, the ship is reportedly one of the most haunted places in America. Over the years, there have been numerous reports of ghostly encounters, including apparitions of deceased crew members and passengers, unexplained sounds, and doors opening and closing on their own. The most haunted areas of the ship are said to be the engine room, where a crew member was crushed to death, and the first-class swimming pool, where women in vintage bathing suits are often seen. The Amityville Horror is a notorious case of alleged demonic possession in Amityville, New York. In 1975, the Lutz family moved into a house where a mass murder had been committed the year before. They claimed to experience a series of terrifying paranormal events, including green slime oozing from the walls, swarms of flies in the middle of winter, and a red-eyed creature resembling a pig. The family fled the house after 28 days, and their story was later turned into a best-selling book and a series of horror films. However, many have questioned the veracity of the Lutz's claims, suggesting that they were a hoax designed to cash in on the notorious murders. The Salem witch trials were a dark period in American history, leaving behind a haunting legacy. In the late 17th century, the town of Salem, Massachusetts, was gripped by a frenzy of accusations and paranoia. The trials resulted in the execution of 20 people, most of whom were accused of practicing witchcraft. Today, the town is shrouded in an eerie atmosphere, with many claiming to have witnessed supernatural occurrences. Visitors to Salem often report feeling a heavy presence and hearing whispers in the wind. The infamous witch house, once owned by Judge Jonathan Corwin, is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who were wrongfully accused and put to death. The chilling energy of the Salem witch trials continues to linger, reminding us of the dangers of mass hysteria and the tragic consequences it can bring. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California, is a labyrinth of mystery and ghostly tales. Built by Sarah Winchester, widow of firearm magnate William Wirt Winchester, this sprawling mansion is said to be haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. Sarah believed that she was cursed by the vengeful souls and embarked on a never-ending construction project to confuse and appease them. The house is filled with bizarre architectural features, such as staircases that lead to nowhere and doors that open onto walls. Visitors have reported hearing footsteps, whispers, and even seeing apparitions throughout the house. The Winchester Mystery House stands as a testament to Sarah Winchester's desperate attempt to escape the haunting spirits that plagued her, leaving behind a chilling and enigmatic legacy. The White House in Washington, D.C. is not only the residence of the President of the United States, but also a place rumored to be haunted by numerous spirits. Over the years, there have been countless reports of ghostly encounters within its historic walls. One of the most famous apparitions is that of Abraham Lincoln, whose ghost has been cited by many presidents, staff members, and visitors. Lincoln's presence is often associated with a sense of melancholy and is said to bring comfort during times of crisis. Other spirits that are said to haunt the White House include Abigail Adams, Andrew Jackson, and Dolly Madison. The White House stands as a symbol of power and history, but also as a place where the spirits of the past continue to roam. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, is known for its pivotal role in the American Civil War and is also home to numerous ghostly encounters. The Battle of Gettysburg, fought in 1863, resulted in a staggering number of casualties, leaving behind a haunting atmosphere. Visitors to the battlefield have reported seeing apparitions of soldiers in uniform, hearing the sounds of battle, and feeling a heavy presence. The spirits of those who lost their lives in this brutal conflict are said to wander the fields, forever trapped in the turmoil of war. Gettysburg stands as a chilling reminder of the sacrifices made during the Civil War and the lingering spirits that continue to haunt the area. The sinking of the Titanic in 1912 was a tragedy that claimed the lives of over 1,500 people. It is no wonder that this maritime disaster has left behind a haunting legacy. Numerous reports have emerged of ghostly encounters related to the Titanic. Visitors to the Titanic Museum in Branson, Missouri, have claimed to see apparitions of crew members and passengers, hear distant cries for help, and feel a chilling presence. The spirits of those who perished on that fateful night are said to linger, forever trapped in the memory of the ship's tragic demise. The ghosts of the Titanic serve as a poignant reminder of the human cost of this disaster and the enduring impact it has had on our collective consciousness. The Myrtle Plantation, located in St. Francisville, Louisiana, is known as one of America's most haunted homes. Built in 1796, the plantation has a long and dark history. Legend has it that the house is haunted by the spirits of former slaves who were brutally murdered on the property. Visitors and staff have reported seeing apparitions, hearing strange noises, and feeling a chilling presence throughout the plantation. One of the most famous ghosts is Chloe, a slave girl who was said to have poisoned the family she served. Her spirit is often seen wandering the grounds, wearing a green turban. The Myrtle's Plantation offers ghost tours and overnight stays for those brave enough to experience the paranormal activity firsthand. Edinburgh Castle in Scotland is not only a historic fortress, but also a hotbed of ghostly activity. With a history dating back over 900 years, the castle has witnessed countless battles, executions, and tragedies. It is said to be haunted by several spirits, including a headless drummer boy who was killed during a siege in the 17th century. Visitors have reported hearing his drumming echoing through the castle's halls. Another famous ghost is the spirit of a piper who disappeared while exploring the castle's underground tunnels. His music can still be heard on stormy nights. The castle offers ghost tours, allowing visitors to explore its haunted chambers and learn about the chilling tales of its spectral inhabitants. The infamous Alcatraz Island Prison in San Francisco is not only known for its notorious criminals, but also for its paranormal activity. The prison, which operated from 1934 to 1963, housed some of America's most dangerous criminals. Many inmates died within its walls, either from violence or suicide. Visitors and staff have reported hearing disembodied voices, footsteps, and cell doors slamming shut. The most famous ghost is that of Al Capone, the notorious gangster who was imprisoned at Alcatraz. His spirit is said to still linger in his former cell, and some have claimed to see his apparition. The prison offers night tours, allowing visitors to explore the eerie corridors and learn about the haunted history of Alcatraz. Chillingham Castle in Northumberland, England, is a medieval fortress that has gained a reputation as one of the most haunted castles in the country. Dating back to the 12th century, the castle has seen its fair share of bloodshed and tragedy. It is said to be haunted by the spirits of former prisoners, soldiers, and even a blue boy who was bricked up alive within the castle walls. Visitors have reported hearing cries and moans, seeing shadowy figures, and feeling sudden drops in temperature. The castle offers ghost tours, allowing visitors to explore its haunted chambers, including the infamous torture chamber, and experience the spine-chilling presence of its ghostly inhabitants. The ghosts of Eastern State Penitentiary have long been the subject of fascination and speculation. Located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this historic prison operated from 1829 to 1971 and housed some of the most notorious criminals in American history. Over the years, numerous reports of paranormal activity have emerged, making Eastern State Penitentiary one of the most haunted places in the United States. Visitors and staff have reported hearing disembodied voices, footsteps, and eerie whispers echoing through the empty halls. Many claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the corners or felt an inexplicable presence watching them. The prison's dark and oppressive atmosphere, with its crumbling cell blocks and decaying infrastructure, only adds to the eerie ambience. Whether it's the tormented spirits of former inmates or residual energy from the prison's violent past, the ghosts of Eastern State Penitentiary continue to captivate and haunt those who dare to explore its haunted corridors. The ghosts of the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, have become the stuff of legend and inspired one of the most iconic horror novels of all time, Stephen King's The Shining. This historic hotel, built in 1909, is known for its grandeur and stunning mountain views. However, it is also renowned for its paranormal activity, attracting ghost enthusiasts and thrill seekers from around the world. Guests and staff have reported a wide range of eerie experiences, including hearing children laughing and playing in empty hallways, encountering phantom footsteps, and witnessing objects moving on their own. The most famous ghostly inhabitant is said to be F.O. Stanley, the hotel's original owner, who is often seen in the lobby or playing the piano in the music room. Other spirits are believed to be former employees and guests who have never truly left the hotel. With its rich history and mysterious energy, the ghosts of the Stanley Hotel continue to intrigue and spook visitors, making it a must-visit destination for paranormal enthusiasts and fans of the supernatural. Associated with Borley Rectory is referred to as the most haunted house in England. Built in the 19th century, this Gothic-style mansion was the residence of the Reverend Harry Bull, his wife, and their children. However, the rectory soon gained a reputation for paranormal activity, with reports of ghostly figures, unexplained footsteps, and strange occurrences. The most famous ghost associated with Borley Rectory is the Borley Nun, believed to be the spirit of a nun from a nearby convent who had a forbidden love affair with a monk. Other reported apparitions include a phantom coach and horses, as well as the ghostly presence of a young girl. The rectory was investigated by renowned paranormal researchers, including Harry Price, who documented numerous instances of supernatural phenomena. Despite the rectory's demolition in 1944, the ghosts of Borley Rectory continue to capture the imagination and curiosity of those interested in the world of the supernatural, leaving behind a legacy of mystery and intrigue. The Whaley House in San Diego, California, is widely regarded as one of the most haunted houses in America. Built in 1857, this historic home has a dark and tragic past, which is believed to have left lingering spirits within its walls. The ghost of Thomas Whaley, the original owner, is said to be one of the most prominent apparitions. Visitors and staff have reported seeing his ghostly figure roaming the house, often appearing in the courtroom or standing near the staircase. In addition to Thomas Whaley, other spirits are believed to haunt the Whaley house. The ghost of a young girl, possibly the Whaley's daughter Violet, has been seen and heard giggling throughout the house. Visitors have also reported strange occurrences, such as doors opening and closing on their own, unexplained footsteps, and a general feeling of unease. The Whaley House has become a popular destination for ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts, offering a chilling glimpse into the supernatural world and leaving visitors with an unforgettable experience. The ancient Ram Inn, located in Gloucestershire, England, is a centuries-old building that has gained a notorious reputation as one of the most haunted places in the country. Dating back to the 12th century, this former inn is said to be built on an ancient pagan burial ground, adding to its eerie aura. Visitors and paranormal investigators have reported a wide range of supernatural phenomena, including apparitions, disembodied voices, and intense feelings of unease. The inn is believed to be haunted by multiple spirits, with one of the most famous being a young girl named Rosie. It is said that she was murdered in the inn, and her spirit continues to linger, often making her presence known through playful interactions with visitors. Other reported hauntings include the presence of a demonic entity, shadowy figures, and the feeling of being touched or pushed by unseen forces. The ancient Ram Inn's dark history and spectral inhabitants make it a magnet for those seeking a chilling encounter with the paranormal. Well, Thank you for joining me as we explored the top 20 mind-blowing ghostly locations that will make you go boom, boom. And that's a wrap, my dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on this spine-chilling journey into the world of Dr. Creepy. Remember, when darkness falls, don't forget to check under your bed. Stay tuned for more hair-raising tales and bone-chilling adventures. Until next time, keep your wits about you and your nightlight shining bright. As Dr. Creepy always says, fear is just a figment of your imagination. Or is it? Farewell, my brave souls, and may your dreams be delightfully eerie.